Well, John, what have you made of today?
Disappointed. You've got to be disappointed when you lose at home. All credit to Daggers. They came out and they had a 15-minute spell. And it's not often that you win a game in a 15-minute spell, but they certainly did today. And we've got to learn from it. We certainly did enough to win the game. I don't think even the staunchest Dagenham fans could say that they were fortunate to win today. I think on the day we deserved to win, not just draw. But you've got to be realistic about it, and they've took their chances and we haven't. But also, if you rewind back to the previous home game, probably Plymouth should have deserved to beat us. So sometimes you ride your luck. We rode our luck against Plymouth, and the footballing gods were against us today. But we move on. We know there's areas to improve. We know that we played okay. I think we were better than what we played against Plymouth, and we won against Plymouth. So, but the players are bitterly disappointed because they know that there's a chance to do something special this year, and every time you pass up 3 points, it's like it should hurt you because they're like gold dust, and we'll never have the opportunity again. And I said to the players, we'd probably never have a better opportunity to win a home game than coming in 1-0 at half time and being totally in control of a game. And so to relinquish that control for 15 minutes and that ultimately cost you the game, it's hard to take. But I maybe should have expected it because I never seem to have a happy birthday, and so ever since I was a kid, so that never changes really.
You started really brightly, didn't you, today?
Well, the lads have got a great work ethic, they've got a great appetite for the game, and they showed how hungry they were in the first half. They never stopped first half, to be honest. I thought we were very, very good first half. And on another day we might have scored more than one. I'm still scratching my head how the one that's at the other side of the bar has stayed out. We know the lads think it's over the line, but, I haven't got a clue from where I'm standing, I just think that if it's over the line, he's generally going on a wet pitch, so I'd reserve judgments on that. But, their keeper's made 2 unbelievable saves as well. One, which would have been an own goal. I just don't know how he saved it, to be honest. But sometimes things like that go for you. And, Wayne hasn't had the best of luck. I watched them last week against Exeter, and they managed to lose a game that they should have won, so swings and roundabouts, I suppose.
Is it a case of switching off defensively, John, for 2 pretty similar goals in a short space of time?
Yeah, they were, well, you'd say they were carbon copy, but I think he scored them at different feet. The lads are disappointed the way we defended it. We know we can do that better. We should never have let him get a shot on either occasion, and that's the problem. While I'm bitterly disappointed about losing the game, I'm more upset about losing my goalkeeper, to be honest, because that looked a bad injury, and the lad's done exceptionally since he came, and that's a more of a body blow than losing 3 points, to be honest.
At this moment in time, are you fearing that there's an ankle injury there?
Well, they seem to think it's ankle and knee, so you have to be fortunate to get away with both. So, and that's probably put the biggest downer for me today.
The fact that it's happened right at the very, very end of the game as well.
What's more annoying is he shouldn't have even been able to try to make a save. We've got the ball, we've got comfortable possession, and we've turned it over stupidly, and that's what's hurting me more. That the fact that it was totally unnecessary, and that's what's something hard to take at the moment.
Got some good options available now, haven't you? Was it a tough call whether or not to start with James Gray today?
Well, it was, but the toughest call was leaving Piero off the bench. He's done nothing wrong, and we've got good players, got good competition with places. But, we can't go with all attackers on the bench. And we need to balance the squad out a bit.
In terms of what you're leaving with today, there's a lot to be positive about, isn't there, for what you managed to create?
Listen, we're a good team, and, I'd certainly be amazed to be finishing the bottom half. But, thinking that and doing it are 2 different things. As I'm saying, there's a lot to be positives, but all I'm thinking of at the moment is losing my keeper. That's the thing that's annoyed me the most.
You said it'd be a different kind of pressure being under pressure today. How do you think the lads dealt with it?
It didn't seem to affect them. They played with the freedom, I thought, in the first half. If we ride out that 15 minutes where they had control but didn't put us under any pressure. They're two stupid goals. You know, we could play that game 19 times out of 20 and win them. But you know, the one that mattered, we fluffed our lines. What you've got to be pragmatic enough to know that things like that happen in a season, and the best teams lose games. But you can't let it happen too often, otherwise you're not a good team. And if it happens too often, then you have to sort out where it's happening from and make alterations. You know, you've got to remember that for the last two games, Tom and Rob have been absolutely superb. So, you know, they'll be hurting in there. The fact that, you know, they've allowed the lads to score two, in our opinion, cheap goals. You know, from their point of view, they'll think they're great goals. And you know, if I was their manager, I would think they will. You know, the lad's gone past players and put the ball in net, but he's gone past us ever so easy, and that's the thing that really needs ironing out.